remember when I was interviewing for my first teaching job. I was asked why I wanted to become a teacher. I had already given this question a great deal of thought because I actually decided to go into teaching after I earned a bachelor's degree in communications. Although I really enjoyed the subject matter, I knew shortly after I graduated that I was not qualified to do anything that I was truly passionate about. I was serving as a basketball coach at the time and realized how much I enjoyed working with young people, mentoring them, and making a positive difference in their lives. I decided that to pursue this passion in a full time career, there was no better way than to become a teacher. Although it took me about 2 extra years of undergrad studies and many more student loans, I have never regretted the decision. When I was in high school, I struggled with school and with self doubt. It was not about until my third year of college that I began to discover my own potential. My past motivates me to help high school students realize their potential and find their passion sooner than I did. Now, well into my teaching career, I'm extremely fortunate to teach a class called Senior Project, in which I help seniors do exactly that. We take numerous self assessments throughout the year, and I help them identify their strengths and their values. Ultimately, I hope to help them choose a career path, even though it is hard to make that decision at their age. It is very rewarding to me to have the influence that I do and to make them excited about their futures. I share my story with all of my students to reassure them that even if they change their minds, they will find their passion. Enthusiasm can guide your students towards a meaningful career path. My role as a teacher has changed and continues to change year to year. Similar to what Melinda Bupp states in Voices from the Field, teachers have to be more aware of their students as individuals in today's teaching. Currently, I see my role as a mentor, a coach, and a counselor. Many of my students have emotional issues that interfere with their learning, and I understand that in order for them to even care about what I'm teaching, I have to tend to some of those needs first. Not that I can spend the whole hour talking about feelings, but making every effort to build a relationship with each student gives me insight into the best way to help them learn. Sometimes my goal is to simply make a student's day better, depending on what they are going through. Many times I see my role in their life as just an adult who cares, who listens, and someone they trust. I use the word coach because I am focused on finding what motivates each student and encouraging them in every way possible, much like a coach does for players. It is also important to know that different students are motivated in very different ways. According to the National Board for Professional Teaching Standards, teachers should be committed to students and their learning. I am very committed to meeting the various needs of my students. I am also an advocate for students and their social, emotional well-being. I strive to have open communication with my students and their families. Although I do reflect on my own teaching practice, I do not participate in regular PLCs. This proposition is one that I wish to create ways to achieve in the near future, since my district does not currently provide the structured time. Some ideas include discussion with my school improvement team about implementing PLCs, meeting with administration, and scheduling my own time with colleagues to reflect and share. Overall, the provided propositions do align with my passion. However, with the recent increase in attention to emotional needs, perhaps making it more significant in professionalism is plausible. It may also be necessary for teachers to be refreshed on when to draw the line. While we truly care about our students, most of us are not, in fact, licensed counselors. Therefore, knowing when to seek higher assistance for students is crucial. Teachers do have many hats to wear, but we always find a way because we are so very passionate about our students and making a positive impact in their lives.